Yeah, we usually keep track of, the lowest row number that was submitted so far is, and then we go by that. That becomes the first game that we play. Today is the host is just me, so whoopee. But hey, we can go through at least Ursa, and yeah. While I am here, I will once I'm nearly done with this game, basically I'll be asking for any row numbers, and you can if you happen to be in the chat, you can submit, hey, I want you to play my game, and do so. Hopefully, in theory, this will be showing up on the Ludum Dare website, so let's quickly check that just to make sure. Oh. Well, we can refresh this page real quick. And hey, it's right there. So if you just click on the Tech via Game Space under the chat page right there, that'd be great. So anyways, I'm gonna start off with Ursa. First thing we usually do is check to make sure whether we read the descriptions or not. While I am reading the descriptions, there has been some community feedback in regards to whether we should be rating on this on stream or not. If you can post some opinions about that, that'll be really useful for us. Oh, I just noticed I'm not logged in right now. Whoopsie daisies. Well, we'll work on that when the time comes. So yeah, again, let us know if you, in your opinion, you would actually like to see us rate the game on stream, or if you want us to do it, we'll kind of have to do it on stream anyways, but if you want to not see what the comment we wrote or anything like that, and what ratings we gave it, let us know. Alright, so the first game we're playing is Ursa. I'll try my dramatic voice right here. Follow cosmic cub Arcus on an out-of-the-world adventure to be reunited with his mother, Callisto. Okay. That is unexpectedly grandiose. With celestial mechanics and an Undertale-inspired narrative. I don't understand how this works. This cozy story-based platformer will see you give up the skills you learn to support your mother as you help her through her golden years. Make sure to listen to Callisto. She's helpful and explains a lot. Callisto and Arcus. To start, blah. Okay, got it. Well, let's try it. It's a Unity game. Let's hope that the... Oh no. Oh, okay. No complaints there. So, I might have the chat off in the meantime when I'm doing this in full screen, but... Oh, no, wait. There's no real reason to do that if we can just pull in windowed mode. There. I wonder if this works. It's kind of large enough. I could alternatively... Give me a minute. I may need to make that slightly smaller. It's not by many pixels. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, and a minute here. I think it is possible for us to... I think this will be a little too much work. This is not very descriptive. Oh, there it is. There we go. Got it. Alright, so now we're actually seeing this full screen. And I can see the chat at the same time. Yay! I should have come up with this solution a while ago. Warp for daisies. Alright, well, here it is. Let's see what our options are. Volume. And credits. There's some programming. Some art. And some design. Cool. I don't like the fact that the button to cancel out of credits is quit. That should be back. Yes, I'm gonna be a jerk about that kind of stuff. But anyways, yeah, let's get started. Oh, we're loading. My dear, you're finally awake! How are you? Come and find me. Oh, I have to click to proceed. Okay. You'll figure out who I am. Press arrow keys to move. Okay. How do you get up there? Just follow my voice. Do a double jump. Okay, you'll soar above the rest. I kind of figure out the glide very quickly. What was I like? As a baby, you used to climb everything. You're growing so fast, you're nearly as tall as me now. Oh, okay. Oh, strange. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. I'm not really doing a good job at following directions here. I'm so proud of you! Okay. But what if I mess up? Yeah, what if I mess up? Then you try again. Press R backspace to restart the level. Okay. R. Oh, interesting. So far, clever level design. Okay, that doesn't work. The background art makes it look like certain things should be, you know, landable, and that's not quite true. So that annoys me a little bit. Okay. I'll try. Press Z or K to dash through cosmic walls. That's a dash, okay. Oh, okay, I see, that's how it works. A second. Alrighty. So, let's try this. Oh, okay. Z. Look, I'm doing it! Dot! To start the level, you must sacrifice one ability. So I appreciate this. You went through and let us actually try to play the normal game as usual, and now you're letting us know that we must sacrifice one of these abilities. Sure. Well, I'll do that. It kills me that you've done so much for me. Okay. So apparently that was not... let's go with gliding, see what happens. Good job, me. Oh, what? That was a strange double jump. I want to do that again. I'll go without that. I don't know what I sacrificed, but I'm gonna find out. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, I see 2 sacrifices. So let's start with gliding, and then let's also assume that you can go without double jump. Okay, well, good job, me. Alright. Okay, good job, me. Maybe I do need the double jump. I'd also need the wall jumping, so let's go with glide and know that. Okay, well done, me. Maybe I don't need the gliding and the double jump. Okay. No! Let's try that again. Oh, okay. So you can do that. Yoink. Oh, okay. You can dash as many times as you want. Good to know. Oh, okay. That was an interesting animation. Oh, well, that's a complete accident. I can see this getting very annoying very quickly. Okay. No! How are you supposed to wall jump off of that? Okay. Okay. Okay, nope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, shine on. No. There's a puzzle in here I'm not seeing. Darn it. What? No gliding? Oh, you can dash while wait, what happens? Yeah, what happens? If you can still dash... Oh, it doesn't let you change directions. Okay, got it. Allow gliding, no wall jumping. You know what? Try that again. No! Why can I not jump? Wait, what? Why? Why did that happen? Ah. Duh. Duh. Okay. Duh. Okay. Duh. No. Duh. And I can't jump because it doesn't think that's a floor. That's how your algorithm works. That's annoying. Well, I'm gonna try that again. Wait, what? Why does the glide not seem to work? Did I sacrifice gliding? Oh, okay. There's apparently a way to get there. So, allow gliding. Oh, I did sacrifice gliding. Wall jump. I think I need that, so let's try that again. No. Go. Okay. I think I can still do it. There's still a chance. Yeah! I did it! Oh, 3? Well... You're here! Yes, I am. Looks like we need dashing at the very least. Join me then, let's go! Okay. My boy! Okay. Yay, we did it! It's loading! Yay! Okay. That was hard! That was a hard game! Well, let's switch it back to our normal screen right here. And let's kind of quit that. I like the music. So, right, question. Do we want to actually rate the game here or not? Thoughts so far from the chat about this? We have at least 4 viewers. Speaking of which... Oh, okay. It's fixed at the second sacrifice level. Player could jump on a wall, which shouldn't be possible. So they did that on purpose. That's annoying. It doesn't visually comprehend, but whatever. Where was I going with this? As mentioned earlier, the question was whether anyone who is watching is okay if I actually rate games on stream or not. If not, I can just kind of hide my screen for the time being. Well, I'm going to run with the assumption that nobody wants to see it, but since I am the only host in the room right now, I'll be taking my time leaving comments, I guess. Yeah, so about this game, like I said, I thought it was very hard. Oh, and speaking of which, so if you haven't already, down on the Twitch channel in our description, there should be a link to a spreadsheet. It's probably under the Submit Your Game section. Make sure that when you open that spreadsheet to let us know what your row number are. I noticed there are a few developers, Ludum Dare developers here. So let us know what game you want us to play next via sending us the row number of a submitted game. If you haven't submitted a game yet, please do so. We try to make sure that we give a fairly fair priority to those who submitted the game first, but we also want to make sure that people are actually watching us playing the game. So we usually ask for row numbers as a consequence. And whatever number happens to be the smallest that appears on the chat is the next game that we'll play. Anyways, so about this game, Ursa, I mean, I see where they come from when they say it's like a Celeste style, nail-bitingly hard game. I don't see the Undertale part, but maybe that's because I've been skipping a lot of text. I mean, I'm gonna confess, I thought the narrative was kind of not interesting in the scope of me doing an actual platforming section. So a good example for is Celeste. When dialogue do appear, it's through a conversation with an actual character. So you get to actually, you have to find a character, sit down with them, and kind of talk about it, right? Whereas in this game, you know, the dialogue comes in while you're playing. So then my focus will shift towards the platforming section, because to me, that's more important than the story itself. So there's a point where it just kind of feels weird and mishmashy that like this story is coming up at the same time, and I don't have the resources, I'm not humanly trained to keep track of what's going on, and thus I end up, you know, just completely losing interest in it. So, like, I guess that's kind of how I ended up playing this as it is right now. I wonder if there was really a good reason to add the sacrifice ability right at the beginning of, you know, each of the sacrifice levels. I thought that was a bizarre choice, because that meant that you had to somehow like solve what the puzzle of that level was. And like I feel like for most of these I just ended up cheesing it. At least the second level looks like there were multiple routes to get to the very end, in which then I just kind of, like I said, ended up cheesing it anyways. Yeah, I'm kind of mixed on that. I did think it was pretty fun though. Nothing that really grabbed me, really. Yeah, just rating right now. Audio was really good. Could have used some slight changes in the sound effects, as I usually complain about, but it's fine. Oops. Well, I don't know. Are there any row numbers for those that are on stream that has your entry that you want us to play? Because I'm pretty darn sure there's a few of you on. I'm gonna write down my comment here. Boy, this game is hard. I'm not sure the other viewers are talkers. Trying to think how I want to approach this comment. I would have appreciated a level run through, e.g. the camera, provide a camera cinematic, providing the visuals on what the level looks like. I would appreciate a level run through at the beginning so I can figure out which ability to sacrifice first. Otherwise, it felt like I was doing a lot of blind guessing. Would have also been nice to not have to always select which abilities to sacrifice. As entering the menu would take time away from replaying the game. For difficult games, the turnover from death to replaying should be short. Perhaps the game could store the initial set of sacrifices and only after tapping restart button does the menu pop up again. I think the aesthetics were fine. I also had difficulties following the narrative since it occurred while platforming. Appeared while platforming. In doing so, my attention remains on the platforming section and thus makes it difficult for me to follow along. Well, I should say, since my attention remains on the platforming, this makes it difficult for me to follow along with the story. In the end, I ended up not caring. Well, That's my comment. Hope the developers find that. All right, well, I'm gonna keep moving on. Since there was no other, this is the actual spreadsheet right here, by the way. Let me switch to that real quick. So this is the actual spreadsheet, by the way. But since I'm not, I didn't see any submitters yet, I'm gonna go right with Beyond, which cross fingers it actually runs. Okay. Start batch. Yeah. Oh, okay, this is kind of small. Give me a minute. Derp. No, that's not what I want. Why do I have so many things? Where is it? Oh, here it is. There. I did it. I touched it, everyone. Sure you're proud of me. Prologue. This planet turned into a lonely place. Oh, it auto continues. With the invention of VR suits, people spend 24/7 of their time using it. Well, knows. Is that why the universe is so silent? Beats me. Because civilization reaching the IT age, realizing that expanding into VR worlds is worthier. Have we forgotten about this world? Or maybe I'm just an old, outdated soul. This way I never learn what is out there. This way we will never learn what is out there. One has to find out, but one lifetime is not enough for that. That's a really awkward way of a narrative. The present, 8 p.m. Woo! It's a ghost lighthouse at Detective Pendergast's basement. But it's cold. Better warm this place up. Yeah. How do you do that? I'm clicking everything. Warm up the lighthouse! I did it. Okay. Click everything. I am clicking on everything. I legit don't know how to control this game. It says click. And I actually played a little bit of this, but I was literally stuck on the screen. And I could use some tips on figuring this out. Because I'm clicking the clock. I'm clicking the coat. I'm clicking the entrance below the coat, this weird hole. I'm clicking the human being. I click on the computer. What did I do? Read the Bay Area Time, late edition. Oh, okay. Another victim? Oh no, I didn't have time to read that. That's incredible! Last time they didn't find the they didn't find the head either. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna click on that. Search for the surgeon. All results point to the article I just read. I need a hot brew before continuing to research. Hot brew before I need a hot brew before continuing research. Is the computer literally the only thing you interact with? Nothing other than I already know. It says that the headless victim has been found. I wonder why exactly headless. Let's brew from juice. So ultimately I need to click on the computer screen, then click on the text on the computer screen, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but okay. The machine needs water. Okay. Oh, am I actually supposed to click on water? Oh my goodness. We have an inventory system and it actually worked. The machine needs a can. What? I got a can. Brew some juice. Machine is unplugged. Alright, I clicked on the plug. That was disturbing. Ah, that's good. That was good. I should carry out with my research now. Headless victim crimes. I can't find any crimes with similar circumstances. Maybe I shall try another source of information. Like, the books. Nope, nothing interesting in here. Like this one. Here? Here? Look out the window. Those fire particle effects are kind of struggling. All sorts of stuff, but no relevant information. It seems that someone committed a similar crime in the 18th century. The location was a cellar. Like me! The culprit was never caught, though. According to the investigators, the believed motive was... ... Just 2 dots. No! That can't be... ... I have to smoke a cig to handle this. What? Wait, seriously, what? I need a cigarette now. Here. On the jacket. Yeah, we did it. Look at that. Now where'd you get the fire? I shall open the window before lighting it. His goal was to brew a life-lengthening potion. Why did we have to open the window? Oh, to let the smoke out. That actually makes sense because we're in the basement. I wonder. No, that can't be. Please stop brooding. This time it must be a copycat killer. He tried to make it out of cranial nerves. No chimney or vents? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Taco pill. Tried to make out of cranial nerves. What are those anyways? Checking to see if we're not dropping frames. Search for cranial nerves. Nerves that emerge directly from the human brain, in our contrast to spinal nerves, which emerge from segments of the spinal cord. 10 of the cranial nerves originate in the brain stem. The nerves relay information between the brain and parts of the body and are responsible for sensory function of the human body. Eye vision, hearing, oral sensation, tongue movement, and smell. Damage to the nerves may result in severe dysfunctions, including a bunch of stuff on the right. wiki-how.com. Truly, a well-sourced website that everyone knows is 100% accurate. I feel queasy. You do? Who knows what these surgeons' victims must have endured? I have to stop this. It stopped raining too. Who was that? Oh, who is that? I better hide. I left the door open. The language. Which is fine. We obviously, our stream right now is set to mature. Who the heck is this? Darn, I'm close to the door. I better just jump outside. Oh noes! I mean, it's a lot of sound effects. Where am I? Can't see a thing. I also can't move. Oh no! What is wrong with me? I can't speak properly anymore. But there is nothing in or around my mouth. No matter how hard I try, it feels strange. Oh, I'm on the surgery table.
Relax. Your head is going to be open now.
No. I think the sound effects. This must be the surgeon. Sounds like the sound engineer really had a lot of fun on this. Darn, I have to send an emergency signal by touching my wisdom tooth with my tongue. I thought you couldn't talk. I can't feel my tongue anymore. I have to somehow make him touch my tooth for me.
Try to speak as I extract ingredients from your brain. Some sensations of yours may be irritated, but we all have to make sacrifices for humanity's most desired potion.
Humanity's most desired potion? What? Eyesight seems strange. What are those red things? Veins? And what's that disgusting taste?
With the next nerve I extract, your hearing might be irritated. So while you're still able to hear, think about what is your sacrifice for this world's healing.
My sacrifice is for this world's healing? I'm a detective. What cold thing did he pull into my ear? And what's that pulsating sound that emerges? Darn, if I keep losing sense like this, I'll be gone in no time. I have no choice but to smash my head towards that extracting thing in my ear. Hopefully it pushes through and touches my wisdom tooth. No, I'm blind! But at least a signal. I think it was sent. Please. Oh, okay. Woohoo! Humanity needs this potion! Without it, it will never populate other planets, neither travel to distant galaxies. We won't go beyond the limits of life. It seems so unbelievably hard to reach this goal, and yet the human brain is all we need inside. Consider yourself a sacrifice for the greater good. Oh. Oh, okay. Beyond was made with love in 3 days. For Ludum Dare 43 game development competition. Yeah, stop. Acoustic guitar and my coffee cup. The end. I like that.
This is the police.
Okay. Cool. Did it. Rate the game. Oh. So this heavily reminds me of huh? Download the soundtrack. No, never. So this game heavily reminds me of I'm trying to remember the game. Oh, Earthbound. So long story short, Firewatch. So long story short, it reminds me of Pooh's training from Earthbound, where it's like a deliberate. The Pooh's the Pooh's training is a section in that RPG where they deliberately play around with the media that you're dealing with. So, like as an example, it'll say the narration will say something like, "Hey, I want your ear. Can I take your ears?" And then if you say yes to that, which you have to, by the way, then it the game goes completely silent. And so I was kind of reminded of that actually, which it's nice to see that kind of strangeness inspired game where it just kind of plays with a medium and whatever functions happens to be there. So I liked it. I'm going to rate the game right now. For those who just came in and was in our last stream and asking, "Wait, why are you not showing it right now? Is Taro here being a idiot and not switching back to the title card?" No, it's on purpose. There has been feedback where people suggested that we don't rate on stream because they thought that might be harsh. And ideally, if we had two hosts here, we would have the second host swap out and handle. They'll be playing the next game. But as it stands, I am the only host right now, which means I have to rate the games slowly but surely, and you're going to have to stare at this incredible title card that is really compelling. Eh. I thought this was excellent. Oh, what am I talking about? What could it mean? Eh. Yeah, I thought this was excellent too, actually. I liked it. So my primary complaint is the controls are not great, which sounds very awkward. But you're supposed to click on the computer. Okay, fine. Well, no, excuse me. It's even worse than that. The game prompts you at the very beginning, "Hey, I need to make this place warmer." So why do you need to click on the computer to make the place warmer? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense in my opinion. So there's a lot of like this really weird and strange moon logic going on where like you have to click on the computer and then you have to click on the text on the computer to initiate said action. And I don't like that. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I would have appreciated better point and click controls. Obviously, the strength of the game is meant to be at the very end where you get caught by a surgeon and you go through the whole surgery process, of which you obviously have no escape over. And I thought that was a more interesting part. I mean, I was goofing around, but I do that for every single horror game, so don't take that seriously. Like, I feel like the point and click part wasn't all that necessary. If that was the focus of the game. Although in this case, I'm just more miffed that it was very difficult to figure out what you're supposed to do. And then once you figure it out, it's like, oh, okay, that's apparently the rule of this game. You click on the text and do whatever. And like it seemed to make even less sense for me, for example, that after clicking on the computer, I was supposed to somehow click on the outside elements. I'm like, oh, now you're suddenly an actual point and click adventure, and I didn't really like that. Not to mention the moon logic behind the opening the window to be able to take a cigarette. Like that didn't make any sense to me. You have a fireplace. Why do you need to open the window? I mean, presumably so that someone catches you? I don't know. I got questions. So anyways, appreciated the game playing around with the medium, much like the Pooh's training section in Earthbound. That said, while the excellent audio design and the narrative, compelling narrative, does an excellent job, does a great job, way too many excellence, in selling the mood. I thought the point and click part was clunky and unintuitive. In a way, for example, how was I supposed to figure out that turning up the heat of the basement required clicking on the laptop, then the text on said laptop? Normally in a point and click adventure, I'd assume just clicking on the fireplace or going through the task of finding lighter and wood before approaching it would be the right thing to do. I also thought it was strange and silly that the window needed to be opened for the SIG when, you know, it's already established that the game has, that the room has a chimney, given the fireplace. Air control clearly isn't the reason. Alrighty, so again, we're looking for a bunch of row numbers. When you actually submit your game, it appears, or submit your game to our form, it appears in a form like this. right here. So we just played Ursa and Beyond, and that will be row number 2 and 3. So if you want your game being played, let us know what the row number is to your submission, of which we have many to go through. So yeah, if you happen to be watching on the stream and you've already submitted a game, feel free to do so. I'm going to play King's Guard next in the meantime. But if you just received this message earlier and you just gave us these bunch of run numbers, just post them up, and then we'll try to get around playing that next. Oh right, so I should probably try downloading this. It's a RAR file. Download. Cool. Alright, so this is my first Ludum Dare game. I hope you enjoy the game. By the way, there's a lot of notes on this, so let's actually read through that. This is my first Ludum Dare. I hope you guys enjoy the game. Unfortunately, we didn't have much time to work on this game, around 12 hours. I recommend you try to play the web version, as you don't need to download it. Instructions: use mouse only. Drag and drop your heroes by positioning them against to better strategize against enemies. Each hero has a specific skill. Okay. Your heroes are ready to sacrifice their lives to... Really? Really? Sacrifice their lives to protect the king. Defend your king against an army of monsters at all cost. Long live the king. Okay. Your instructions: mouse, blah. Wizards, long range magic. Knight, short range fireballs. Tank, more health to protect other heroes. Healer, shoot health of globes to restore health from the guardians and other heroes. Guardian can be activated with projectile from wizards and knights. Guardians are stationary and cannot be moved. King, he is stationary and cannot be moved. Other heroes and guardians must protect him. Update: spawn time of the enemy was updated based on feedback that I received. I didn't change the game, only fixed the enemy spawn time. It was too hard to survive the waves of monsters. Okay. Wow. I guess we're gonna try that. That would be, I assume, the SBZ. Oh, King's Guard. It's a RAR file. What am I looking at? We're gonna do it! Oh, okay. It just opens up in that specific folder. That's good to know. Press space to play. Wow, no audio. Keep your king alive until the time ends. You have 8 lanes to protect with 4 guardians. Drag and drop your heroes by positioning them to better strategize against enemies. Each hero has a specific skill. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I can drag and drop like this? Okay, interesting. Oh, that must be the tank right here. Okay, got it. Alright. Am I doing this right? Oh, okay. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, I can't move the guardians? Interesting. I'm doing a terrible job at this. How's the king looking? Alright, the king's looking fine. So far the knight is doing fine, and the wizard seems to be doing fine. Even though the wizard looks like it's kind of hard to keep track of everything at the same time here. Alright. Oh, evil stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. So confusing. I had to do this for a good 5 minutes? What? Yikes. I'm kind of okay with this. Some sacrifices must be made. I sacrificed no one, but you saved your king. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. Derp. Let's switch back to the normal title card. Yeah, definitely looks like a game made in 12 hours. I mean, conceptually, I think it's fine. You know, it's a simple tower defense game. You can just kind of drop all the characters anywhere you want, which is kind of strange to me. Oh, snap. But yeah, no, I mean, I managed to beat it. Thanks for balancing it. That's great. I guess I'm trying to think back at like how I want to summarize my experience. I mean, because like I said, it is sort of like it feels less like a tower defense game per se, and more like a resource management game. Because you do have a limited number of characters, and it's, you know, tower defense is more about figuring out how to optimize the economy of the game, whereas this one felt more about figuring out where to place and your character in lane. So in a way, it actually felt a little more similar to you know, infinite runners, where they have separate lanes that you have to run on, more so than a tower defense game would be, which is an interesting observation. Definitely felt a little more closer to that than the other way. I mean, I thought the characters were interestingly balanced. It's interesting that the tank has no way of attacking. So that was an interesting, weird sacrifice decision that you had to make. The healer, of course being healer and all that. Sounded like the intent was at one point your characters somehow has to be sacrificed, but it didn't feel that way to me. It was interesting as as something that was created in such a short amount of time. I thought that part was certainly very impressive. I did think the fact that you couldn't decide, like you can just kind of freeform place the characters, meant that it did, which lane you place them didn't really matter that significantly, because it's a better option than to try placing them in the middle of a lane, in between two lanes, than in one single lane itself. That was a bizarre decision. And I thought it was also strange that you can kind of place them anywhere you wanted. So, like, obviously I would prioritize on the right side of the screen, but would perhaps placing, or not right side, left side of the screen, but perhaps placing the characters closer to the right side of the screen had some benefits. I don't know. But yeah, it was interesting. Let's see. Do some little ratings here. Yeah. Well, let's go with the comment here. I thought it was interesting that this game felt less like tower defense, or taking advantage of the economy. Was a greater was the main focus. Than lane-based infinite runner. From that perspective, I thought a lot of stats besides HP wasn't all that important. It's interesting that the being able to place each figure anywhere on the map was an interesting choice. I sort of expected the characters to be forced in a lane, but no. You can place them between the lane and defeat more enemies that way. The pacing at the beginning, I think, could have used a little more work, as it's a lot of waiting for the enemies to roll in. On the other hand, I definitely got sweaty towards the end, where the screen filled up rapidly and priority went into figuring out where to place the tank. Cool. Has there been any requests for new games to play yet, or no? Maybe we should have posted on the Ludum Dare website that we are actually streaming right now. That's not what I'm thinking about. Yeah, this was posted 6 hours ago. Okay. Well, we played that. In the meantime, the next game will be Dare to Risk. Oh, weird. Okay. This is a very strange portal to ask us to download from. Oh no, we're dropping frames. If you're curious, this is the actual screen I'm staring at. But anyways, Dare to Risk. Dare to Risk is a 3D strategy, turn-based Risk-like game where you fight a bot for whoever destroys all other units. Okay, looks like we're back. There is a 5-to-5 map of different random tiles, each having bonuses to either reinforcement power or different starting levels to start getting reinforcements. Each of your tiles can send units north, east, south, or west. You can't leave a tile with 0 units on it once you conquered it. You can conquer an enemy tile if you send at least a number of units plus 1 there. That way, the sacrificing the same number of units as the enemies and leaving one standing unit on the conquered tile. A turn is when either player or the enemy ends their action, so they keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. I'm a little confused based off of that description. Gonna return back real quick to the title card if you don't mind me. Alright, so Dare to Risk. Oh, it's an Unreal game. Whoa, whoa. It's an Unreal game for that? Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, we just got a firewall showing up. Well, not firewall, defender showing up. But, well, anyways, let's switch to the game capture. Dare to Risk. We're gonna play that. And then we should be able to transition to that. Woohoo! Credits! Always play the credits first. Okay, it's a scroll bar. Blender and GitHub, and these two people. Anagnost Morris and Holtu Daniel. Those are long names and names I cannot pronounce. Oh wow, okay. Well, press spacebar to end your turn. So right now I have reinforcements rate 0.5. Turn you. And then you cannot go here. Upgrade. We're gonna go north. That doesn't let me attack. Does that mean I'm committed to my turn? Okay. That was north, so let's also attack west. Wait. Oh, okay. Didn't let me do any of those. I'm gonna upgrade this. Sure. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So north, what happens if I say 1 west? Oh, it doesn't let me. Allows me to upgrade. Doesn't let me upgrade here. Doesn't let me upgrade here. Okay, do that. I have 2 people, in which then I'm going to go west. Can't do anything here. Going to upgrade here. Going to upgrade here. Okay. This one I'm gonna go west. And this one I'm also gonna go north. And I'm going to stick around. This one, yeah, we're gonna attack north. And this one can't attack. I'm going to upgrade this one. Can't attack. Can't do anything. I am spreading myself thin, but that is okay. That is a bad strategy and risk, but I'm going to keep doing this. Alright, so this is the hospital. And this is also just a hospital. So what are these? Those are blocks. I'm going to send one of you north. I'm going to send one of you west, so that you can take care of that. Send one of you north, and send 2 of you north, so that, oh, okay. Okay. I will just upgrade you. And I am also just going to upgrade you. What is going on with that base right there? Okay. Gonna send one of you west. Gonna send one of you north. Other than that, upgrade everything. Gonna keep a stronghold here. Okay, interesting. So, what happens if I send 2 of you west, and then I send 3, oh wait, there's 2, okay. 4 of you west, okay, and then I can send 1 of you north. Yeah, I'll take 1 north there. Might as well. I'm gonna continue upgrading this. Start sending a few more north. Start sending a few more north. Oh, can't upgrade. Yeah, start sending a few north. Can't upgrade. Boop. 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 I guess that's it. Oh noes! They have a lot of strong bases there. I have to think this through very carefully. And I am not very good at that. How bad is this? This is okay. Well, what is this station like right now? It's 0.125 per turn, and right now there's 3. So potentially that can grow exponentially. Interesting. Probably gonna let them conquer that area for me. I'm gonna upgrade these, but in the meantime, I'll send 2 west, and I'll send 3 west here. I'm gonna send 2 to the west here. Can't upgrade that. I'm going to upgrade this. It's interesting that upgrading is a sacrifice. Send 9 over there. Yeah, upgrade that. How much? Oh, you can upgrade this one more time. Interesting. I actually like the whole upgrading as a form of sacrifice, actually, more so than the you have to attack certain number or anything like that. Let's go with upgrade here. Alright, this is going to be silly, but we're going to find out what's going to happen. Oh, noes! They sent 6 people there? Wow! How am I going to ever defeat that many people? Okay, so this is gonna be stupid, but whatever. Send all my troops to the west. Send more troops to the west. Send most of my troop, let's go with 6, to the west. Okay. So I'm gonna have to think this part through a little bit. They can't attack here directly yet, so it should be fine for me to send most of the crew to the west here. And it should be fine for me to yeah, I'm gonna start sending troops to the north here. Right. So it's gonna be bad for me to try conquering this. What's the reinforcement rate? It's fairly low. And then what's the reinforcement here? Okay, this one's fairly low too. I cannot attack right here, which is fine. This is not upgraded to the maximum. This one has been upgraded to the maximum. Let's upgrade this real quick. I am going to upgrade this anyways. Boop. Boop. I am going to send most of you north. I'm going to send some of you north. There we go. And I'm going to send a few of you north. I'm debating on whether I want... Oh, I can't conquer, that's right. Okay, good. So this is not going as well as I have originally planned. But so let's try by moving here. So what's the number? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the west. I will need to reinforce that with yeah. How many is there? 5. So we're gonna have 3 going west, what's the turnout rate for this? Not much, so I can expect one more. 4 going north, just in case. What's the rate for this? Very low. So I can just conquer this sector here on the left. Just do that real quick. I don't want to conquer this land yet because this land will conquer that. So I want to keep that. I want to keep my profile there low. What's this looking? Reinforcement at 1. This one also reinforcement at 1. Let's move 3 of our troops to the west, and pretty much all our troops west here as well. We can move a couple of our troops here west. Cool. And what's this looking? I'm doing fine here, so I might as well just shift everyone over to the outer edges, seeing that that's pretty much the better strategy here at this point. This one I can't reinforce. What can I upgrade? Can I upgrade this? Oh, it's already upgraded at the maximum rate. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Oh, what's this? It's currently like that. That one's currently like this. This will give me more options, so let's go north. All of you go north. And this one... there's a lot of thinking in this one. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to commit to this. Oh, okay. You can actually decrease. That's interesting. So I just noticed that the 8 right here decreased the number. How's the chat doing so far? Hindsight? It sounds like I should still strong arm this corner right here. Debating on how I want to approach that. You know what? I'm willing to risk it. What happens if I drop everyone to here and then redistribute the people accordingly? Right, so if I move 7 here, that leaves me with 4. And if I move the 4 more right here, that'll lead to 8. And what is this rate right here? It's pretty fast, actually. That is not good. That is not a rate I would appreciate. If I move to here, I will be in trouble, but if I move to here, I will not be. So I am going to attack west right here. That will be, it needs to be more than 4, so I'll go for it. And then, where is this upgrade? It's fine. I'll upgrade this while I'm at it. I'll also upgrade this while I'm at it. I'm not really in the mood of conquering right now. I shall move almost all of you west. There. I shall also move most of you. Do I want to move you west or north? West sounds like a shorter route. All of you west. This will be very strange, but I'm going to migrate everyone here. West. There we go. So now we have 7. Also migrate most of you west as well. Technically, I realize that it's better to have a higher number of stronghold. What is this rate like? It's at 10 to 10. This one's already at 10 to... Wait, oh, the level is on the top right there, not on the units. Okay, that one can only hold 10 units, it's saying. Okay, well, let's upgrade that. Let's also upgrade this. Let's upgrade this. So this one's what, level 5? Okay. So this one's gonna get conquered anytime soon. That was a poor idea on my end. I made a bad decision. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm getting it slowly but surely. Okay, this is looking a little positive on my end of things. How badly upgraded is this? This is terribly well upgraded. But what I can do is move units to the west right here. I'm going to... That has 5. Yeah, I'm going to move a lot of these north. Before I try conquering this section right here, but I think it's worth it. Let's go with, let's go all out. There we go. This one I'm gonna go all out as well. Can this still okay, this can still be reinforced. This cannot be. But that should not serve to be too big of a problem because I want to move everyone north here for the time being. And then a few up north. I'll upgrade this in the meantime. Oh no, I can't. That's right. How many is here? 5. Can this still move? Can this still move? Okay. So, really stupid idea. Move everyone west. Or as many as I can anyways. This one, really? Okay, whoops. Well, yeah, move everyone west here. I know this is technically, from a numbers perspective, this is not exactly the best idea, but whatever. think that 5 is going to be enough. How much do I have south here? 8. Okay. So then I can try shifting everyone to the west here, and then move everyone here north. I think that works. Did I do smart? Here's end my turn. Okay. Okay, they didn't bother to attack. So my strategy, broken as it is working. Very broken as it is still working. Go here. So I'm gonna see if I can start conquering these 3s and 1s first. Oh, but there's an 8 right here, so I should actually be careful about that. If I charge in here, I would actually be really good to go. So if I distribute my troops to take over this 3 right here, then I'll only have to deal with this 5. I can alternatively just really destroy that 5 out there, but then the 8 will be distributed. I'll have to think. Well, let's think about migrating these people all the way in the corners right here. Let's just upgrade these onesies since I can't do anything about them. But if wherever I can distribute troops, I will. Yeah, so this corner is in danger. I would have to shift everyone here to the north by a significant number. Because of this, what, level 4? Okay, so it's going to turn out at least 1. And it's right now at 3. So I'm thinking to myself, we probably want to plop 5 or 6 in there. So right now it's at 2. Let's start with 4. Shift 4 upwards. This one we're going to need, this one has a lot. This one we're going to have to shift, see if I can place 10. Oh, we have to. It has to be up to 10 anyways. So 6 is moving up north. Everyone move west. Everyone move west. I think I don't want to take this approach quite yet. I'll have everyone move west here. Everyone move west here. Everyone move west here. So there's can be only 3 more added in there. Gonna move a couple of these people to the left, west. Same idea. More of these people to the west as well. And try to add reinforcement to the west, to the north, and boop, boop. Let's go with that. All right. The numbers are not distributed well, but we're gonna make do with that. Right now that has decreased to 7, which is an interesting situation. So let's distribute more people to the west. Oh, whoops. Oh, that turn is apparently done. Yeah, why the heck not? I'm just gonna conquer the West with as many peoples as I got. Okay. So that from a layout perspective does not look great, but what I can potentially do is pretty much move everyone west here. So that will not look great. And then I can move reimbursements. So move some reimbursements north here because they're not going to be sticking around for too long, and I can't fit them anyways. I cannot attack with this troops. I can attack with these set of troops, but I don't want to risk it yet. Can distribute this direction, which will allow me to distribute these in the north direction. I'll upgrade these corners units, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna plop them north. I'm gonna plop these north. Nope, can't move. Upgrade that. Can't do anything there. Honestly, I might as well upgrade these. They're just gonna spawn more people anyways, so. West, and let's move a couple of these people west as well. Sweet. All right, let's see if that works to my favor. Oh yes. So far, the answer turns out to be yes. Yeah. How shall I distribute this? I need to make sure that this has 10 units right off the bat. And this has 10 units right as well. Okay, I think I can do this. So just send literally everyone to the north. Send, whoops, how many units? 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the west. We're going to need more units to the west here. Then conquer the west unit. There we go. And that is probably not going to look great on me, but whatever. I can't attack with this, right? Yep. 4 cannot attack here, but I can attack with this unit. I'll plop. So we need to distribute 2 up here. Doop. 2 west. Yeah, just kind of throw everyone northward. Yep, there we go. Hopefully I'm not losing numbers by accident. There we go. Kind of north. Well, it's progress either way. North. North. West. North. North. I mean, at this point, we're just rubbing it in. This is 1.25, and then this one is 1.375. So yeah, actually, plopping a few people north is a good idea here. Yeah, they have, the only thing that can happen at this point is they try conquering this space. Oh, this one, oh, I can distribute some units here. But I won't. Let's try that. Alright, so that's what I expected. Yeah, first off, we'll just attack north here. That's fine. I'll also attack north. Add one more unit west. Keep going north. This has met its limits. This unit cannot attack. Keep going north. Keep going west. Yeah, keep going north. Keep going west. Keep going north. I think every place else can just be upgraded. We got this. There's only one cell left. Yeah, go west. We win! That was long. Okay. Well, that happened. I actually thought that was fun. It's it's something. It was interesting that each space can only hold up to 10 units. But yeah, no, this is kind of Risk in a nutshell. And well, as you can see, that's how I play on Risk. So now that I have an obvious and easy to be predictable strategy, you probably want to or don't want to, depending, play Risk against me. But yeah, this was kind of easy, at least from what I thought. Trying to check the comments here. The UI needs a lot of improvement. Things that frankly could have improved, for example, is when you're distributing your unit, which the way it was working was mostly fine. You could make it so that you select a cell, and then that cell shows all the directions that you can turn to. And so, you know, kind of like it actually shows the arrow buttons on which direction your troops will go. And you can select those direction tiles that will be pointing towards the next tile as a way of saying, like, how many troops do you want to distribute, and then have a UI that way. Obviously, this looked like it was made in a very short time frame, so that understandably took a lot more time. But yeah, no, there's mostly UI problems, as I see, from this game than anything else. But otherwise, it's a solid mechanic, which is a little, or to word it another way, it's literally Risk in electronic form. So yay. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with this. Rating it now. Wait, what? Why do they have audio? I don't remember there being any audio there. Well, I had a lot of fun playing this. I mean, it's basically Risk. The one part that I thought was genuinely clever was the upgrade section, which is a really interesting mechanic. I thought the upgrade mechanic was a brilliant addition to the game, to the Risk formula, as it creates an interesting risk versus reward decision making. The game seems biased towards the player with the most land mass. So maybe when programming this for with the most land mass, especially since each mass can only hold so many people, so many units. Maybe when programming this for multiplayer, consider adding more power to adding mechanics that empowers those with less land mass than the other. Personally, the UI could really use some improvements, though ideas include having actual arrows on the board depicting where the troops will go, and in doing so, clicking said arrow can bring a pop-up asking how many troops to send to that unit, to that area. But yeah, that was actually kind of cool. All right, I think we have enough time for one or two more games, so let's give that a quick shot. Let's switch to our normal screen here. Dare to Risk. It was exactly what I thought. And then finally, Can't Save Them All. As mentioned earlier, this is probably going to be the last game that we play, or second to last, who knows. But yes, Can't Save Them All. 100 people are trying to get to safety. They won't all make it. You'll have to sacrifice a few to save the many. Move groups of people, yellow circles, one space at a time to get to safety, the orange star. Avoid the kamikaze attackers, red circle. If the group go on the same space, they will join in as a new group. Click, click. Okay. First time going through Ludum Dare. Hey! Exciting. How's everything going on your end, Taco Pill? Oh, okay. I think last time I chose this resolution, so let's choose that. And then, oop. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, can't save them all. Credits. Made by Lilo Cormick for Ludum Dare. Tools, bunch of stuff. Oh, CG music. Okay, that's something worth keeping in mind. Music, Oh, let's go with this frantic one. Oh, okay. Oh. That was tragic. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. That was not meant to happen. Oh, okay. I am not doing a good job at this. Wait, what? I wonder... Okay. Okay. I'm very confused. So I noticed that you can easily distract them with the larger numbers right there. Did I find a winning strategy? I think I did. Oh, tragic. Not a whole lot of people are left. Oh, okay. We sacrificed 61 and saved 38. Best 38. Let's try that again. Let's see if I kind of understood this. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, duped. I juked you. Juked. I think I found a winning strategy. Wow, this AI. this incredibly predictable AI. Yep, there it is. Juked. So long as I don't mess up, I can save nearly everyone. Doop. 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 You've been juked. What do you do now? You've been juked. What? Take that. You've been juked. Take that. Oh, I did it. Sacrificed only 4. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, I actually, that was actually kind of clever. I like that. CG music. This is the first time I've ever heard of this tool before. Can computers create music? Interesting. Alright, well, anyways. Yeah, well, you guys saw that. That was a very predictable game. The AI I meant. But anyways, I thought I had a decent amount of fun with that. I actually thought that was a little more thematically consistent than I originally expected, because there was a moment where it's just like, well, who do you move and who do you not move, which I really liked. But yeah, I guess I kind of ended up liking that more than I originally expected. Oh, someone got an exact perfect. Oh well. Someone posted a Zyph that the AI has issues. The easy to outmaneuver AI along with its predictability is simultaneously charming and problematic. For example, in my second playthrough, I was able to save 96 individuals. I thought the game concept was fine. And honestly, one of the better implementation of the theme. As a as a simulation, though, or as a game trying to create some challenge from the player, though, I believe the AI is a big deal breaker. Okay, that was short enough. Let's switch to the next one. Are there any row numbers that we should be playing? Oh wow, 96. Yes. 11. Labrats. This one. Matank. Yep, the name checks out. Bunch of stuff. And Windows. Okay, it's all posted here. Dibiter. Extract. Labrats. Alright, so we're gonna window this. It's gonna be in an awkward resolution. But I have my reasons. There. Sacrifices must be made. Start a new game. So, this is just a maze. Is this what you wanted to show me? Yes, it is a maze, but it is much more complex than any rat would manage to solve. Are you training rats again? No, not rats. Let me show you. I'll just drop this little guy in here. I will just stand here and see if anything will happen. That way, the dastardly humans cannot figure out my super amazing dastardly plan. I don't think it's working. I think I actually have to move. Darn. Amazing! This one seems to be taking much more time than the previous specimen. Are you sure it can do it? Patience, it will get there soon. Soon. So I assume it's actually counting the number of steps the mouse takes. Oh. See? It's far more intelligent than anything else I've tested before. Let me show you something else. What's this red thing? It's the basic formula I discovered. I discovered. I'll show you what it does to them. Okay. What was that? Yeah, this happens from time to time. That's horrible! Yes, it is unfortunate. Let's drop another one in there so that I can show you what happens when it works. Drat, this must be a defective batch. Perhaps we should stop for today? No, I already got a third concoction set up. Anyways, we can learn a lot even from the defective ones. Okay. Oh, this room has two of them. Oh, two mice, okay. Yes, these creatures are highly cooperative. I installed automatically closing doors in this room to force them to cooperate. Why? Press space to switch. Okay. Press P for pause menu. Oh, interesting. And then R to restart. So, Okay. Okay, so I can see one of them needs to grab the green. Oh no, whoops. Pushed the wrong button. Oh, okay. What's with the fortified walls in this part of the maze? I keep the more troublesome creatures here. I don't want them having running around, but they are perfect for trying my more, experimental. Yeah, experimental. Seriously, I meant experimental elixirs. One of them is on fire. Yeah, the last experiment gave it an ability to burn through wooden walls. That's why I had to fortify this section. Don't worry, they're contained here. What happens if I sacrifice here instead? Oh, it requires here. This gives the other creature your ability. Oh. Well, let's restart that level. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. So it requires me to go here. Okay, X to sacrifice myself. That was wild! It's a good thing these abilities can only be used once. Can I do anything else? Apparently the answer is no. Right, so right now the inventory says I only have fire. So then... Is something missing here? I don't understand. Because no other can escape. There's no cheese in here, though. I'm very lost. Is that supposed to be the end? The missing cheese on level 4 is not a bug. If you're stuck, you can watch a playthrough of the game here. Maybe I should watch it here, it's supposed to mean. Oh, I see. That actually makes a lot of sense. I didn't think of that. There we go. Uh-oh, this is bad. We better go get help. That was kind of hard. I think you need to rethink about whether you want to add that kind of thing in or not. Okay. Oh, whoops. I goofed there. Nope, nope. No, no, no. This one. Okay, die. This one can move that direction. Or this one can move that direction. Then this one can sacrifice itself to move here. And this one can sacrifice itself, and there we go. Okay. Oh. Let me think about this. The red one loses its ability. Okay, I think I got it. This one moves here. Yeah. Okay, this one needs... the ability of the red. Right, it can't move beyond here. Oh. Derp. Okay, I'll have this follow along. Right. So somehow it needs to get to the red ability. So at least, so the red is the first thing that needs to be sacrificed. Okay. I don't think I thought this through, but let's try it. Right, and then this one gets cancelled out, and this one moves along and makes it. Okay, there we go. Figured it out. Too bad this is very permanent, the decisions that you have to make. I would enjoy this a little more if that was not the case. Sounds like a red sacrifice is gonna have to be made regardless. But 2 blue sacrifices have to be made. Which means there needs to be at least 2 mice at the very end. And there needs to be a lot of red for that matter. Properly distributed. That part's interesting. But the green... Yeah, it appears the green only needs to make it there once. So the red is going to be a sacrifice for the time being. What happens with this mouse? Yeah, I'll have it eat it. Then take care of that. Then this is the part that's going to be poorly planned out. Oh, blah. Wrong button. There's only 1 red. Yeah, there's technically only 1 red I need to worry about, so, because all the automatic doors feels like, now the purple is gonna be interesting. Yeah, so try to eat through this. I didn't think this through. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Yeah, Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. So I might actually need 3 mice somehow to get through at the very end. Let's try the really obvious method and then see if I can get around a workaround for that. Right, I didn't expect this to work. Yeah. Right, I didn't expect this to work. I'm pretty darn sure that top part is a red herring, but let's think this through, but... What I need is at least 2 mice being purple. At least 2 mice being purple and 2 mice remaining red. So that means I need 3 mice being red because we need to eliminate the first one. And then 2 mice being purple for the other 2. Yeah. Oh, snap. That was not what I meant to happen. Okay. At least 2 mice staying red when the first one is eliminated. So, eliminate that. Alright, now I got that part done. I can sacrifice this. Right, and now let this one open this door. Then this one can pass through. Then this one can pass through. Oh, interesting. A conundrum. Let's say these double doors, the red and green, is not a red herring. So let's sacrifice that. And have that one eat that one and move forward there. Have that one follow this. And have this one just pass through right here. And let it give its red hue. This is the part that confuses me. Because if I were to sacrifice this, at least both will now be able to pass through those doors, but that leaves one more poor mice left over. Maybe I'm supposed to sacrifice the green. But what good would sacrificing the green do? Because sacrificing the green, or whatever, lets the top mouse through the top, then lets it go through the bottom, and continue. While somehow two mice will have to coordinate in getting the purple through. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Okay. So I almost got it. That sequence of events is actually correct. However, I guess from here the question is which mice should be the one eating the purple pie. I wonder if it would have been any different if I sacrificed this one first. If I went through the bottom, I would lose that ability. Okay. So I know that there needs to be some sort of route that allows the third rat to make it through. It's actually really late over the night right now, and I don't expect myself to be playing this much longer, but I'm gonna see if I can figure this one out. Okay, well, let's try that. Instead of sacrificing the green immediately, we try this. And destroys that. So now we have at least 3 purples. That doesn't do anything in regards to the reds, but at least that lets me get rid of a purple. Alright. I feel I'm very close to the solution to this. Yep, very far at the same time. Oh, let's try that. Well, we can't sacrifice that one just yet. Maybe the red one was supposed to... No, Huh. Okay, so that creates that shenanigans. I mean, going back is not going to help me in any way. But it does mean that I can use one of these to open this door. And I can use... that's right, there needs to be 2 mice with red. So all mice has to be red by the end of this. Okay, so I got all mice red at this point. This is just for me. That doesn't actually speed up anything, but it's just for my sanity. goes through, then sacrifices that. Ink. Go! Oh my goodness. The exterminator is almost here. They should arrive within 30 seconds. Let's run away from here just in case! Remember, you can press P to pause. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. In fact, yeah, here we go. So... that is strange. Okay, I can kind of guess that that last one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them actually needs to be down on the floor, bottom. So you can't actually just sacrifice them immediately. Interesting. Well, wait. Okay. I think I'm gonna start with the upper left-hand most one, and then just book it all the way until I get to the very last rightmost, second to rightmost block. Burn that through. Then the second sacrifice, let the second one through the green. Oh no, I'll have to get the right one. Oh well, it's probably programmed in such a way. Oh, nope. This one. We're gonna have you go through this way. Oh. I didn't think this through. No, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't understand how you're supposed to solve this. Because there's only enough time. Oh, it just came to me. One, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, this is. These are all red herrings. There we go. As the little creature steps outside the lab, it knows it is finally safe. It is free for the first time, but it can't stop thinking about the friends it has lost. It is the last remaining of its kind. Not burning. Thank you for playing Labrats. Okay. Press escape for the menu. I think. Oh, well, that's my alarm that I should go to sleep. Alright, yeah, I'll escape from the menu. Cool. Cool, sweet. Give me a few minutes. Obviously I figured it out through experimentation, which is good. I thought the tutorials were mostly fine, but the pacing of the levels themselves were yikes. It goes from smooth to suddenly ridiculously hard, like Psychonauts hard. Psychonauts last level hard. So I thought like the pacing of the puzzle could have used a lot of work, especially the one with like the cells thing. I don't feel like I would have figured that out at all, personally speaking. Yeah. I I did like that the last puzzle was filled with a whole lot of red herrings when the solution was far simpler than I originally expected. But I did figure that part out. I do confess I have a bias towards, um, a bias towards puzzle games in that I like them. So, but yeah, let me rate this real quick. Yeah, I'm just trying to think to myself the pacing of the puzzles, what could have been improved on it. Um, the hardest part for me about the game was keeping track of, how many doors there were and how many times I needed, uh, how the powers were being distributed properly. So I would have appreciated it if you added more levels or puzzles that really, you know, that really drilled into the player's head that the number of mice that has X number of powers is something that you need to keep in mind at all times, right? Because without that information, it's really hard to keep track of, and it's really easy to end up in such a situation where you have to restart. A lot of people, myself included, don't like puzzles where you have to restart in the middle because you soft lock yourself. So it would have been nice if more puzzles didn't require that. Although given this mechanic, that would have been very difficult to implement. But I think like the puzzle design itself is fine. The puzzles themselves are fine, but they require a lot of very specific perfections and very specific set of steps. There was also a lot of red herrings in the game, I felt like. So I would have appreciated, you know, providing providing a player a lot of practice on various different components of the game that is really important. But yeah, I had fun. This was pretty good in my book. Yeah. Pretty solid puzzle with no obvious flaws in the puzzle design themselves. Given how restricted and easy it is to soft lock oneself in a level, if they didn't have a restart button,